Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Aska, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we just about managed to survive the winter assault, but we had some terrible losses. I'm pretty sure we have lost a good chunk of our woodworkers, which we appear to do, and we don't have any fantastic replacements for that one. Wow, what's wrong with you? You're badly hurt. Okay, well at least they did try and retreat. All three of them are listed as here. Okay. I mean, that's good. I was worried we'd lost more of them. Does make me worry who we have lost. We'll have lost probably the people on the guard tower. Right, how are you doing? You've got no workers either. Okay, so we definitely need to try and summon in some more workers. We need to heal up ourselves as well. We also need to get someone to just do this healing. Let's get you doing that. And to be honest, we're probably better off doing the housing from here now. Where are we? Not workstation, housing. Because we've got so many where we've just lost people, we're probably just better off doing the assignments that way. Right, so we can hold and repair this one. And then we are probably going to have to go out and get... yeah, we're probably just going to need to start trying to clear all these followers up. And I think a lot of this episode is going to be clear up from, I'm not going to lie, the disaster that was the winter invasion. I lost way too many people for me to be comfortable with. Because I think we were over 50 before, and yeah, we're now at 47. So we're just going to have to try and clear what we can. I mean, at least we're going to get some Jotun blood back from all of this, which is something, and we're going to get a chunk of resources. It's just, yeah, definitely seems like these guys actually came around the edge of the wall, which was a shame. I was hoping they wouldn't do that, considering I know the wall was incomplete, but that wasn't like the direction they'd have been coming from. So hopefully next year we'll be better prepared for it. Definitely want to make sure we've got some armour ready for next year. But for right now, it's just going to be breaking all this up, seeing if we can get any metal, any other Jotun blood, so that we can then try and replace our people. But we're going to need 5 woodcutters. I feel like maybe that's all we lost, was the woodcutters. Because they were all on the outside, pretty much in that direction. So yeah, we'll have to have a look when we get around there. Right, okay. Okie dokie. So, we also lost our dog, which was a shame. That I'm actually quite upset about. I was hoping he'd do better, but, you know, there were just so many that came piling through. And we are just going to have a heartbeat, I'm afraid. This episode, that's going to be a thing we're just going to deal with, because I need... Well, we've got to wait till the morning till hopefully we get a healer at the healer's hut, and then we can go and have a lay down, and hopefully some other people will have a lay down as well. Try and keep everyone healthy. Like I say, at the moment it's just collecting anything we can. That looked like there was something there. Oh, an arrow. I'm not too worried about grabbing an arrow from the Draugr. Right, we need to warm up, so let's just stand here for a moment. Yeah, we probably need a drink as well. Okay. So we can then come around here and drop off the metal. There we go, let that get going. I know they're telling me they're badly wounded, and that's kind of to be expected. And then, like I say, we're just going to keep ploughing through all of this. Oh, did we lose any hunters? Because they might have been out as well, actually. Yeah, we lost a hunter because we definitely had 2. You are a good archer. You're a better archer. Okay, so we'll make you a hunter. No, because you're going to be a gatherer. No, you can be a hunter. Although you're good at gathering, we don't really seem to be in much of a need for that kind of thing at the moment. Okay. So what have you dropped? You've got nothing interesting. You have nothing interesting. So, yeah, like I say, we just... To be fair, we do actually need to do a fair amount of clear up here. And I kind of wish that you could have a villager assigned to, like, clear up like this. So that after an attack or something, you could, like I say, assign someone to do this kind of clear up, to break up all the bodies, collect all the resources. I mean, to be fair, the stone gatherers are gathering all the stones that we're putting loose, which is fine. The hunters will probably wind up gathering the... Oh, we ran out of energy. There we go. Okay, so that's more Jotun blood. That's good. We've got our next person coming in soon, but we're going to want to find some woods people. So let's get ready to go and we've got this archer here. We'll do that quickly. Cool. Okay, we're going to want a new hammer, because I can already tell this one's going to go in a second. So we'll grab that. Right. There's our new person. Let's get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate. I want the departed. Yes, of course we can get them back, can't we now? Yes, let's get Leon back. Yes, I forgot we could do that. That's kind of nice. Okay. So you need a house. That's fine. We can allocate you a house. You are... You look like someone we've got back before. Okay. It's time. Okay. We need to go and have... We need to lay down here. So we want to ignite this. We desperately want to hope that that healer's going to come over in a bit and whack us with the healing stick. Right, okay, so we want to lay down. Which doctor will be over to us soon? Ah, yes, here they come. Good. There we go. Whacking with the whacking stick. Because that, we all know that heals so well. And at least everyone's starting to get on with the repairs. That's something. Yeah, I forgot we could revive lost ones. I wonder if we're going to be able to do that for everyone we lost. That would be super helpful if we could. I don't know if it will let us. Right, you... We don't have a dog anymore. So, you don't need to work the kennel anymore, Freya. Can you get on with helping with the building? Okay, we then want to continue clearing up these bodies. See if we can get any more Jotun blood out of them. Might at some point look to moving to a metal knife. Yeah, I might try and work on that when this breaks. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have tons of bones around. And we're then going to have to go and clear the corpses of our fallen comrades so that we can get their tools and items back, because they're going to be useful. Right, let's finish that one first, shall we? Okay. I'm actually going to go and have a quick rest, because we do actually need all this extra energy for what we're up to today. Okay. Just got to wait for that to finish going round. And then we'll probably want to get some food as well. Cool, there's that. Just grab that. Okay. Spooked by a wisp. I mean, wisps are not a problem anymore, are they? Not in comparison to what we've just faced down. Where is this wisp? Because it's apparently causing a problem. There it is. Dealt with. Right. Okay, so that's those ones cleared up. We've got a skeleton here to clear. Yep, okay, and then we got all these around here. Another one. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear. So, yeah, we are... Like I say, it's not going to be, I think, the most exciting of episodes, because we are genuinely just going to be clearing all this up, trying to find decent things that we can out of all of that nonsense. And, yeah. Oh, was that pick up a sword? Yep, we'll take that so we can try and research it. Because we will want to research those at some point. Another one over here. Okay, cool. Got tons of builders working on things, which is good. More Jotun blood, that's excellent. Okay. I mean, it might be... I have no illusions that we'd get close to this, but it might be that we'll be able to replace quite a few of our fallen comrades with the Jotun blood that we get out of these guys. And, like I say, this is going to give us tons of stone resources from all these Draugr Rangers. Or just general Draugr. The skeleton's bones are less important to us. But, again, we still want to try and clear everything up that we can. Cool. Those guys are picking up those resources. That's good, because we want that. Okay. Excellent, that's that done. We need to have a drink. May as well fill up our water skin while we're here. Okay. And then we'll just keep... Hang on, that's actually called a bonker. Blimey, okay. Must be equipped with an axe or something for it to be called a bonker. Okay. Clear the follower. They seem to give us the best chance at Jotun blood, I think. Because they are some of the tougher ones. Like, I think this is going to use up our skinning knife. There we go. Okay, that's 2 more Jotun blood. That's good. All these stone guys coming to pick stuff up. Excellent. Got a Draugr Ranger here. Okay, I can see it looks like that tower's trying to get rebuilt. That's fine. Okay. It's looking good. There we go, we broke the stone knife. Okay. Let's clear this Draugr here. And then we are going to have to go and try and get hold of a metal knife. Because that will just serve us better. There is no two ways around that. So many bits out here. Where have we got some tombstones? So I know we've got one over here. So we've got a shirt, gloves, boots, trousers, cape, hood. And we've got some tools. What were they doing with a bow? Oh, unless that was the hunter we lost. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that must have been a hunter that was lost there. We've got to have lost some other guys up this way. Basically where the portal was, because that went quickly. Yeah, look, see, these must have been... I'm guessing these were going to be woodsmen. Which means somewhere there should be axes, I'd guess. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. Shirts and stuff. Okay. So we can't get any of that. We need to go back and start trying to warm up. And we'll also need to, like I say, get that metal skinning knife. So we'll have to check what resources we need for that. Okay. Let's come in here. We can put that there. It's going to be clothing for some people. Which they probably need in this weather. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate. Yeah, look, we can get another departed. Okay, so we will be able to restore the people that we had, which will be good. Right. Assign Leanne there. Leanne is a decent woodsman, so we're going to put him back on the woodcutter's hut. Right, manage workers. There we go. Reassign there. Cool. Okay, so that's straightened out. Yeah, the skinning knife. That's what we're going to need next. Okay, so what do I? The forge needs coal to work. And let me guess, you need firewood, don't you? And of course the woodsmen are all in trouble. Okay. Have you made... No, you've made a sword. Okay. What do we have? How close are we to a metal knife? So we just need a stick and an iron blade. But for that we need... Iron blade, we need 3 hot pieces. There's 4 there, but they just don't have the firewood for it. Okay. Well, the firewood's not that bad to come by. I mean, there's tons of it here. Okay. Sure. But I know that pyre needs to be full. That's the only problem with it. So we can deposit that, but he needs it full before he can actually build it. So we do need to get woodsman back, hopefully. Okay, so the healers come out to get firewood. That's fine, but we're going to need to collect some of our own so that we can get it for that pyre to get going, so we can get the coal burning. Because that definitely seems to be our priority at the moment. Right, okay. So let's get this done. We're getting chilly, but hopefully that pyre will warm us up once we get it going. So we just need to collect all the firewood we can. There we go. What actually do I have in there? Okay, so I do have some duplicate tools I don't actually need that we can drop off. That will help speed up some of the bits there. And then we're actually just going to have to wait for a little while because we don't have the Oaten blood to summon more people back when we get there. Right, drop that off. Let's come to this tool rack. Drop these off. I don't need the stone axe because I've got the iron axe now. Drop that. Don't need the horn. Oh no, actually I do want the horn because that's the built one. Drop the bow off. Okay. Right, I am now beginning to freeze, so I need to warm up. So I absolutely need to come stand here. May as well get something to eat while we're doing that. This is the only downside, trying to manage the heat while we're doing this in the winter, because we haven't got the thick clothes yet. But, you know, I just want to kind of keep on the move and keep everything going. Right, okay, open that. And where have we got some more firewood? Go. Grab all that. Much of that as we can get. And this. Right, so we've got 2 more. That's fine. Grab that. Okay. And again, I just kind of want to get that charcoal going, because then we can try and get everything else going. Right. That there. So we need like 13 more firewood. Which on the face of it sounds easy. Got a load of trees here that are growing in, which will be good. I'm so glad we've got sustainable trees like that now. That is such a game changer. And it was never necessarily a problem of like, oh, you'll never run out of wood. It wasn't. But it was a pain to constantly be expanding out. So it's kind of nice that we can get that on as a replenishable resource, so we can, you know, keep all of that sort of topped up and not have to keep expanding too far. Are you 2 wounded still? You need shields. Okay. 1 more piece of firewood. Are you kidding me? Not grabbed any there, have you? Right, we've got to go out and get 1 piece of firewood. There we go. Cool, okay. And then we can set the charcoal going. So we can have... yeah, we can get the charcoal going. Right, deposit. Activate. Ignite. Because then that'll hopefully... well, we can, like I say, we can get that all burnt into charcoal. There we go, active and running. So I'm assuming that's now just going to burn away. And we've got to wait for that to burn down before we get any charcoal, I think. Genuinely surprised we've burnt through all of it, though. Not going to lie, that has surprised me. Okay. Oh, look. there is metal parts salvage, so people are putting stuff in there for metal parts. That's good. That is good. We want to give the armourer... Yeah, we have got the armoursmith still. He requires... is it leather hide? Linen. Cured leather hide, yeah. So we need to make the leather hide and then cure it. And then we can deposit those there. So they'll start curing. That's good. So that's that bit done at least. How goes the charcoal burning? That's nearly half done. I saw we've got tons of managed workers. We got our archer there. That's good. Kind of want to make sure that we get the tower here. Like put together. Okay. Oh, it's because that was being upgraded, wasn't it? That's why it's got all the extra gubbins around it. Okay, but at least hopefully the builders will focus on that now. How's that going? That's 31. Right, well, while that's still burning down, let's us go and try and do a bit more harvesting. See what we can knock down, because some of these guys don't need a knife. Yeah, like you, we can knock down with a hammer. Okay, we'll want metal there. Knock down this guy. Again, we're going to need to, in theory, go back and get a wolf as well. Maybe try and get a couple of wolf pups this time. Right, come on. Right, that's that down. You're a white, you're a white, you're a white. You we can take apart. Because, yeah, we'll need to, like I said, get that knife before we can get sort out the whites. Good, that's Frey back. Frey is a shrimpy woodsman. Oh, proficient in woodcutting but eat more than a normal villager. Okay. Well, we can immediately give him a house back. He is an excellent woodsman. So we'll give you workstation and... not foresters, not hunters. Woodcutters hut. There we go. Assign workers. Don't quite know why he appears at the bottom, but there we go. That's him back and working. We're going to get cold, so we're going to have to go and warm up in a minute. But I'd really love to get a little bit more Jotun blood. So that we can hopefully try and get another person coming back. They're all white, so we can't get any of those guys. Okay, looks like our last few that we can get without a skinning knife down here. Which is going to be, yeah, grasping at straws. Okay, so we've got one. Pull this down. Yeah, I know I'm getting cold. Come on. Nearly there. This one's not going to give us one either. I can already feel it. So yeah, we've got tons of bones down here now. Which I think about the only thing we can use them for that would be useful would be bone arrows. Yeah, okay. I feel like all the rest are now... Well, there's a chunk of skeletons in there, but we need to go and warm up. That is a downside. But we're starting to get people back, which is something. Right. We need... Where is it? That one. We want to put that there. We should hopefully have charcoal. Unearth. Yep. Cool. So we've got that. Let's quickly... try and get this set up and get our blade done before they come in the morning. And, you know, steal our iron like they've done in the past. So we just need to warm this all up now. Right, so that's too hot. Come on. Nearly there. That's another day done. Right, and then we need an iron blade. Okay, get that going. And I just want to finish this off before I wrap the episode up so that we can definitely make sure we've got our iron skinning knife, which will then last us because it will be a tool that we'll keep hold of. Go away! Don't you dare try and take my thing! Right, send quenching, grab that. Okay, so iron skinning knife. We then need one stick. One lowly, miserable stick. And I'm going to bet there's none within easy reach anywhere. Because that just would be absolutely the situation. Right, okay. Oh, that's a freezing fog out there today. Right, where have we got a stick? Any there? Stick. There we go. There's our knife. Wow, that is a white freezing fog. I would not want to be out in that myself. Okay, and then we can hopefully finish the clear up next episode. Because we can use our skinning knife to, yeah, get rid of all of those whites. There we go. And we can then concentrate on trying to get enough Jotun blood to summon everyone back and get us back to where we were. But I'm going to wrap up here and say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they'll help the channel grow, they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members, your support is very much appreciated, and please don't forget that as a supporter you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with any blueprints that get used in those. But more importantly for you guys, you also gain early access to the videos, so you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. Hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time. Oh look, this is where we lost another woodsman.